With a month to go until the election, local campaigns gear up for the last leg of the race. I talked with Mayor Dan Knorr, running for state representative, about his campaign. Knorr has been mayor of Bloomsburg since 2008, and now he is running for state representative of the 109th District of Pennsylvania. But how is running for state representative different than running for mayor?
Running for state representative it's a bigger scale. First of all, just geographically, Bloomsburg is about 4 square miles. You have a lot more area to cover when you're looking at Columbia County. A lot more communities and thousands and thousands of more people to reach. So it's just been a whole different animal than when I ran for mayor in terms of the amount of volunteers you need, the literature you need, the work you need to do to get your message out. But it's been an awful lot of fun, but huge challenge, very different.
Knorr is popular in this area. I asked him what his plans were on getting votes in the northern and southern parts of his district.
There's really no shortcut. I mean, I spent pretty much all of after the primary in April, most of the spring, all of the summer, and I've been keeping going in the fall, just door to door and personal phone calls to those few areas that I can't personally go door to door in. There's just no easy way. You know, you have to be willing to go with your literature, let them know that you'd sure love to have their support, let them know what you stand for and where they can find a little more information about you if they want.
The last month of a campaign is crucial. I asked Knorr what were some of his goals.
You know, this is where people really start to pay attention. I mean, you sort of get those, when I met people over the summer, you have a lot of people who aren't thinking about the election, and it's, you know, when it's 6 months away, it's just the last thing on their minds. But they were always kind, they were appreciative of the chance to talk to you a little bit. But now is when they're really going to start thinking, you know, I got to decide who I'm going to vote for. And it's just that critical time for me to let them know what the differences are between Representative Millard's positions and where he sees the state going and where I see the state going.
I talked to residents of Bloomsburg about why voting is important to them.
Voting is important to me because it gives us, as the people, the nation, a choice to actually choose our electives.
Well, it's an expression, I think, of our, I think it's a sacred obligation that we have to one another as citizens. So I do it because I think it's in your best interest, and I think you should do it because it's in mine.
And also, what issues they're voting on in this upcoming election.
Basically anything involving lowering the school costs and raising financial aid and helping out with student loans.
Basically, I think the two different pictures that I see in the two different campaigns of a worldview. One is this idea that you're on your own, and that there's takers and makers, as you know, these models that people give. This idea that everyone's out for their own self and only the strong survive, kind of thing. And the other worldview is we're in this together, and we should help each other. And those two worldviews are at play, I think, in these two campaigns.
I'm going to be looking for the person that helps the most when it comes to student loans and healthcare, because those are two things that are very important to me.
Election Day is Tuesday, November 6th. So get out to vote for your local and presidential candidates. For InFocus, I'm Sarah Lagerman.